Baseball is America's pastime. It's a blessing and a curse. We take it very seriously that we're stewards of this great game. 5-6 years ago, if you turned on the game, you were just as likely to see no action as you were to see action. Now, you're more likely to see action than no action. My name is Noah Garden, and I'm Deputy Commissioner of Major League Baseball. I joined Major League Baseball in December of 2000. I actually joined at MLB.com, so it was right after Commissioner Seelig at the time combined all the digital rights for all the 30 teams and the league into one entity. And so I joined at that time where we were going to build out a digital product for the league and the 30 teams. And I oversee all the business functions for Major League Baseball, as well as marketing and content and the MLB network. So, basically the entire business side of the organization. Baseball is America's pastime. It's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because we have one of the greatest histories of all of sports, certainly domestically, if not in the world. At the same time, as any sport grows, and you have to continue to reach out to younger audiences. So it's always a balancing effort of satisfying your fans who have been along with you forever and attracting new fans, especially in this day and age where young folks, young people have a lot of different ways that they can consume content. We take it very seriously that we're stewards of this great game, and we try to do things that don't interrupt the flow or change what people have been used to seeing for the last 100+ years, but at the same time understanding that you have to continue to innovate, you have to continue to modernize, and you have to continue to reach out to your next generation of fans, otherwise eventually you're going to disappear. When I grew up, this game had a different pace. We don't necessarily look at the time of game, we look at the amount of action in a game. And the rule changes that Commissioner Manfred just initiated about almost 2 years ago at this point, was really focused on the pace of the game. If you think of what we did, we installed a pitch clock, right, to cut down on the amount of time between pitches. We made the bases slightly bigger to make sure that people could steal bases and have more offense in the game. We also, one rule change that people don't pay enough attention to is a balanced schedule. So in the course of a year, what the balanced schedule means is every team plays every team. So every team will have an opportunity to see that other team in their home ballpark once every 2 years, but they'll still play each other every year. So those changes, what did they do for the game? 5-6 years ago, if you turned on the game, you were just as likely to see no action as you were to see action. Now, you're more likely to see action than no action. So it has spurred offense. It has increased the pace of play. And so, what's been the effect of it on our business? First of all, attendance is up 10% over the last 2 years. We're going to sell roughly 72 million tickets this past year, and we're already on pace for next year to eclipse that amount. Our ratings are not only up, but they're up in the key demographic of P2, which is the 18 to 34 bracket. They're up double digits. So these are numbers that we haven't seen in a long time, and they're numbers that other sports frankly aren't seeing.